Hi guys, good afternoon. So, andito na naman tayo sa labas. Kumusta ang lahat? Ako ay pupunta na naman ako sa Den Haag. Dapat sa Friday kasama ko si Inday Marge. Pero baka pupunta din ako ng Friday. Ngayon kasi naburyong ako ba kasi nga marami kaming ginagawa. Tapos yung asawa ko pala maraming ginagawa. Tapos iniiwan ako sa bahay. So alis na lang ako. So andito tayo ngayon sa train station. Mas ang ganda ng panahon, oh. Yung nakaano kanina, kaya nagdalawang isip din akong pupunta kasi masama daw ang panahon. Pero okay naman, bluish. So wala daw si Kitty. So si Tatay Digong lang. Tapos diha, may foodie na naman nagluto si attorney. May nag-birthday, oh. Dito siya nag-birthday sa Duterte Street. Siya, oh, yan. Play. Tapos may kumpleto talaga. May cake, spaghetti, chicken, at fruit salad. Birthday talaga.
Ganda naman. Wala na masabi sa weather, pero para sa kanila maganda na daw ito.
Is it your first time also in Europe or in the Netherlands?
Sa Hague, first time.
First time.
Yes, first time.
Sir, is it okay to know kailan pa po kayo dumating dito?
Well, I arrived, last week lang. But he's been longer here.
Okay. I see.
September 1.
Oh, because we saw Congressman, Vice Mayor.
Nagsama pa sila ni Papa.
Yeah, si Papa mo. Sir, how do you feel right now that we are actually standing here sa Duterte Street?
Actually, may certain pride daw talaga ma-feel kasi grabe talaga na well-known na talaga to. Kahit actually mga locals na Filipino makausap namin. Parati nang sinasabi, you should go to Duterte Street, you should go to Duterte Park. Them saying that di pa rin naman kami kilala. So, kita nila Pilipino, mismo sila, ginapromote nila ang lugar. So, nakasabi talaga ako na ganyan ka deep-seated talaga ang impact ni Lolo sa buhay nila. Kahit dito palayo na ng lugar, proud pa rin sila kay PRD.
Okay, sir. Sir, may tanong lang ako, sir. Highly political po yung question because there's very clear effort from detractors of the Duterte family to impugn the family Duterte to all the anomalies. As the congressman yourself, sir, especially right now the anomalies hurled against your father, no? What is your reaction to this effort from the detractors, sir?
Well, this is not something new naman. Since nung time ni Madam President Gloria Macapagal-Arroyo, nung time ni Speaker Nograles, inahabol naman talaga ang family namin. Parati na ina-throw ng accusation. So, yun nung time na nun, kay then Mayor President Rodrigo Duterte. Si Mayor Digong, parati na gina-target nun. And then sa latter years ng Aquino administration, of course, dahil malakas na candidate ng lolo ko, sila rin nag-start. So, ito ang admin nabago, admin ni BBM, di naman siya ganyan kabago. Parati talaga sila may masabi sa amin o ginalink sa amin kung ano man mga misgivings na nila or mga pagkukulang nila sa tao, gusto talaga na i-link sa amin. Ang totoo lang yan, wala kaming kakahiya talaga. As sa mga statement ni Papa, ni Congressman Colong, you can check, you can go to the city, go to the first district, Paban. You can see na lahat ng projects, wala naman kaming ghost project, hindi sikat ang multo sa amin eh. Walang ghost project sa amin. Lahat talaga ng kung ano man sinasabi na budget na bigay kay Papa, napunta talaga sa use na magamit ng tao up until now. Of course, yan talagang legacy ng pamilya since noong time ni PRD, build talaga. So marami talagang legacy projects, maraming bridges, ang interconnectivity ng buong Pilipinas naging stronger or at its strongest noong time ni Lolo. Speaking about legacy projects, wala akong masabi sa ngayon na administration.
Okay. Kung, sir, do you have already a schedule for you to enter and visit your lolo?
Unfortunately, wala pa. At that aspect, we don't really understand why. Kami naman, kami, immediate family naman considered sa amin. Actually, itong isa dito, si Vice Mayor, kapangalan niya pa nga.
Oh, yeah. That's
Teka
true.
na nga to. So, we don't really understand why it takes this long for them to process na a request to visit our lolo, especially considering na buti sana nasa kabilang kanto lang to, medyo malayo pa. Malayo pa ang flight. Pero, again, the lawyers of PR, they are working their hardest na i-process ang request namin. On the side naman of the ICC, of course, being a separate entity with hindi lang naman kami ang inaasikaso, baka on their part, they're doing their best din naman sa amin. So we respect it. But yes, we're still remaining very hopeful na habang nandito kami, sana ma-visit rin namin sila.
Kung what is your reaction to the decision of the court doon sa pagbibigay nila ng halaga sa pag-adjourn ng confirmation of charges hearing ng supposedly September 23 doon kay former President Rodrigo Roa Duterte?
Yung first ko nabasa nun, actually nandito na ako nun. Ang reasoning lang nila is physical state. Yun ang reasoning nila. If he's fit naman pala to stand trial. If mali ba ako yung
Yes, that's correct, sir.
So, unang reaction ko talaga, medyo worried talaga ako kasi although yes, he's a very popular figure, he's very influential, but most of all, lolo ko rin siya.
Yes,
So
that's
kung pag-usapan na ang physical being niya, medyo worried din talaga kami. Lalo na mga apo niya, hindi pa nawala pa kami chance makita siya. So there's a air of uncertainty talaga. So yun. Pero the attorneys naman, pinapagagaan naman nga loob namin. He's really fit naman. It's okay. Yun lang, being 80 years old, hindi naman sa ganyan pa matusok talaga. It's in a very fragile state.
Kung do you have a message to the detractors of the Duterte's family in general with their what people call excessive effort to impugn your family?
So, to the detractors, magsabi pa ako sa inyo ng good evening. I know that yeah, they tend to connect everything for our family. They tend to every mistake, every fault, especially the absurdity of it. Na for example, the Taal, the Sabongeros, connect pa sa amin. I know that there is a certain absurdity na makonect pa rin lahat sa amin. The flood control projects, which is good naman, gina-investigahan ngayon, pero they're still trying to connect it to us. Yun na nga sinasabi na nagbaha sa Manila, sa Davao investigahan.
Correct.
To our detractors, I know that you see that it's not really that within logic na makonect pa sa amin. So, I know by now you are very, very much aware that the Filipino people can no longer be fooled by whatever lies, whatever misguidance that you are telling to them. I know that deep in your heart, no matter how many mga trolls na one friend lang nag-like sa mga post nyo, yung mga naka-lock profile na kahapon lang ginawa, kahit ilang ganyan na effort ibigay nyo, hindi nyo na maloko ang taong Pilipino. They're fighting for whoever is the highest bidder. But the Filipino people don't care about that. They're actually looking for credibility. They're looking for someone who is the cause of all the floods, of all the problems the Philippines are facing now. They're looking for a face. They're looking for someone who's responsible. At kayo mismo ang pinakauna may alam sinong responsible. Malamang sila ang funder niyo.
Kung your message lang doon sa isinasagawang pagkilos sa September 13 sa Pilipinas at I think September 21 na magkaisa mayroon sir, magtipon-tipon ang mga Pilipino. I think sa EDSA Shrine. I think these are prepared by separate groups but the objective is to actually show
Part yun, L ang start ko ng Pargoneta.
Luneta.
Sa 21, hindi ko alam sa 13. Pero thank you for informing me. So, again, partly doon sa sinabi ko sa detractors, the Filipino people are clamoring for answers. You the people, bilang elected official, you lend us your power because you have faith and you have trust in us. If you think that some government officials or some upper echelon of government officials, lalo na yung sinasabi lang mga sacred cow, yung mga untouchable, walang untouchable. Kamu ang wala itong Bisaya. Okay lang kung Bisaya.
Kamay sir.
Kayo ang boss namin. If you think that there's something wrong na, if you think na this cannot go any further, fight for your right, fight for the power that will lend to us. Kung kailangan babawiin. If you think that they don't have the Filipino people as a top priority, only themselves, then of course you have the right to fight for yourself, to fight for your country rin. Lalo na nakamahal lahat, hindi mo pa alam asan napupunta ang taxes mo. You should fight. But again, ayun ko lang naman yung 13 at 21. So all I can say is all of you have the right to protest, all of you have the right to fight for what you believe in.
Kung for all of you who actually stayed here for quite a number of days, what's the best practices you think that you noticed na pwede i-apply sa mismong distrito mo kung?
Actually, maganda sa itong bike, pero well, dito naman sa Den Haag, I'm sure na mas matanda pa ito sila naging city kaysa Philippines sa country. So, grabe siguro ang planning that come to this. Pero kung meron man ako malagay sa district ko dito, siguro I'm just very hopeful, The public transport system nila dito, sobrang organized, well, on time naman rin. Sa amin, we're trying to do that naman in Davao, the whole of Davao. Of course,
Thank you po.
Mayor Sebastian Duterte is trying his best to implement the public transport doon sa modernizing the public transport of our city. And kung makita mo dito, it's doing well naman rin. There's some traffic pero hindi naman nag-aabot ng 2 minutes, 3 minutes sa isang stoplight. Mabilis lang. Wala naman nagdadali dahil siguro sa public transport. So yan talaga siguro ang sagot, not only in my district but the whole Philippines. Dapat talaga ang public transport. Malamang meron dito mga nakasuit, nakawaw. Tawag ba yung word? Nakawaw? Nakawaw na masabay namin sa tram, masabay namin sa train. So yan ang isang pinakamagandang side na nag-work talaga ang public transport system kasi kahit yung mga mayaman, nagasakay rin, ginagamit rin nila.
Actually, kung you share the same observation kay Vice President Inday, mobility option daw,
Ayun
na-observe niya.
Pareha na kami makita siguro.
Kung last statement na lang or question, what's your message sa mga kababayan natin na hanggang ngayon kung almost 6 months na sumusuporta pa din sa lolo mo at sa pamilyang Duterte in general?
Being in Davao, lalo na kayo sa Alvin, parati kayo mapanood. Grabe ka, overwhelming feeling. Alam mo yan, at the same time, they know na hurt rin sila. Nandito si PRD ngayon. All they wish for, na makauwi na siya, to be with his family, lalo na at his age. The service is done to the Filipino people. Alam ko yan ang naramdam nila kay PRD. Kaya sila, nainganyo sila magpunta dito. Gusto nila ipakita ang support nila. Gusto nila na mabigyan nila ng mabigyan nila ng blessings si PRD na makauwi nila sa Pilipinas. So, all I can say is, me personally, I am very thankful. Of course, the family has always been thankful to all of you. Thank you for always praying for him. Thank you, even if we're not here. Meron meron, di na ganun kabigat ang feeling namin knowing na maraming supporters nagapunta dito, maraming supporters na everyday nagapray para sa kanya. So for us, para na kayong pamilya rin namin kasi minamahal niyo ang lolo namin. Mas marami pa kayong days nandito kaysa sa amin. So from the bottom of my heart, daghang kayong salamat. Thank you.
Daghang salamat kong. Sir, thank you sir. Thank you ma'am.
Okay lang.
Okay na to sir.